Okay, so we got some breaking news from Palantir, a deal with NATO. We have to cover that in this video, and we're going to break down the charts here. As you all can see, Palantir is up over 4%, around 4%, and earlier we hit $97 per share. So we have to break down this news, the charts, what I'm looking to do. But first, guys, hit that like button. Feel free to subscribe and follow along for more content. And let's get into it now. So we got this NATO deal news earlier, and the stock ended up going crazy in the pre-market. We got up to about $97.30. Now we're at about what, 92.25. So we have given back some of the gains. And overall, the stock market, side note, has also given back some gains. Now we're up a little bit across the board, about 0.25%, 0.5% across these indexes. But earlier, we were up well over that, way more than that. And now the stock market's given back some gains, and that's what we're seeing here on pltr. But let's get into this news quickly before we get too deep into the charts. Either way, man, at least here on the 5-day, we're breaking out of the highs from Wednesday on the stock, which last Wednesday we got the 90-day pause on tariffs, and the stock got the 92.50. We broke out of that. We got the 97, big break, and now we're actually maintaining that closing price on Wednesday as support, and we're actually holding above 92 in general for now. Keywords for now. We'll see how this lasts, but yeah, we'll see. Overall, it looks decent. Not better than decent. Pretty good on this 5-day, 5-minute. So let me pull up this article here on Palantir, and we'll cover the news a bit more. Let's do this. I'll pop my head down here. There we go. So NATO acquired an AI military system from Palantir. Let's come down here and take a look. So NATO has acquired an AI-powered military system from Palantir. We can see the alliance's choice comes amid rising anxiety among European members over a potential U.S. withdrawal after Trump threatened to stop protecting the continent if capitals did not drastically increase defense spending. NATO is also racing to keep up with the development of AI military capabilities by rivals such as China. Yeah, so Palantir's Maven Smart system is what the deal's involving here, uses generative AI, machine learning, and large language models to provide commanders with a secure, common operational capability and will be used to support ongoing NATO operations, the alliance said on Monday. And NATO is moving at top speed to step up its defense technology capabilities, like we said. And the contract, excuse me, guys, the contract took 6 months to complete, one of the most expeditious in NATO's history, according to the alliance, and the system is expected to be operational within the next 30 days. So this is big news. And we can see if we come down, it talks more about Palantir here. Palantir has won more than $2.7 billion in U.S. government contracts since 2009, including over $1.3 billion in the Defense Department. Kudos to Palantir there. And we can see the U.S. military already uses its own version of Palantir's Maven technology, which was extended with a $100 million 5-year contract last September, and a similar system has also been used in Ukraine. But either way, man, this is big news for Palantir, for NATO, as again, Palantir is providing NATO with a customized version of Maven, which provides a platform upon which other software applications and data sources can be integrated. So that's the big news here that, again, is moving the stock today, guys. And we've covered how Palantir stock in general kind of has held up pretty well. It's been holding up well throughout this whole volatility, the crash that we've seen. It's pretty impressive, honestly. And another big piece of news that is pushing the stock even higher, and now we're almost back over $100 a share. We tested 97, and mind you, you saw that. That's actually a big spot from the end of March. You'll notice here we hit $97 in the end of March, and we then saw a big dump off. We got to about $80 a share, roughly. I got some water in me, guys. Sorry about that. Cheers. So we got to 80, and now we're starting to, clearly break back out, right? And at this point, we're going to have to take out $97 for this overall breakout to fully play out, for momentum to really start pushing higher, $100 plus. We're going to have to break this high for March, which as of now, we got hit there this morning. Again, we got rejected. Keep that in mind. And by the way, this inverse head and shoulders we called out ended up playing out. Doesn't that look pretty good, right? We called that out. And yeah, it's going to come down to us breaking out of $96, $98, $97. That's a big spot from the end of March. Will this news be enough to push us through, or will we chop sideways until earnings? Either way, I'm cool. I'm cool with how it's playing out. Again, it's held up pretty nicely throughout all the volatility, the crash we've seen. Part of because really it crashed before the overall market crashed. I mean, it went from 125 down to 80. We covered that. So it kind of already crashed before, and now it's been hovering in the 80s, 90s. And man, earnings are coming up on the 5th of May. So in about 3 weeks, we're getting their earnings. If they crush earnings, we somehow start pushing over the mid-high 90s, over 100 at that point. If we didn't already do it, this could really start pushing. And especially if the market stabilizes, we get some sort of deal, which I think we'll get sooner rather than later. I don't think this will be a months on end type process. It might be, who knows, but I think it's going to take a couple weeks for us to get a deal between the U.S., China. I don't know about all the countries, but hopefully, it happens in a couple weeks. Who knows? It might take months for all we know, and in that case, a lot of stocks might be in trouble or just flat with not much growth for a while. But I don't know. If the markets recover, Palantir over $100, especially with good earnings, I could see it happening. It's not guaranteed, obviously. I'm talking in the short term here, guys, next couple of weeks. It's not guaranteed, though. What do you all think about that? Let me know in the comments. But, yeah, that's a quick little breakdown on the charts here. The news we got, and the markets, the indexes are flip-flopping a bit now. SPY was up. Now it was down just 20 minutes ago. Now it's up. But you can see this is the intraday chart. We are starting to sell off. Where we're starting to dump off here on SPY, on QQQ. Yeah, you're seeing this is down $10 per share intraday, QQQ. So, yeah, it's given back 2%, over 2% gains. So, yeah, not going in the right direction. It was a short-lived little pop there. Who knows? Maybe we recover that, but it looks like stocks are starting to slip again. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe, follow along for more content, and join the free email stock newsletter. I send out my top stocks for free weekly. And man, I need water. That is linked down below. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Cheers.